watching AYV Television.
From our broadcasting house here on Wesley Street in Sierra Leone's capital, Freetown, this is Primetime News on AYV TV and radio. You're watching us on channel 33 and listening to us on frequency modulation 101.7. I am Zulaya Hamid. Let's start with tonight's headlines. The President of Sierra Leone officially commissioned the Julius Maada Bio Conference Center. In the same conference, Adama Barrow, the President of the Gambia, commends the leadership of His Excellency Julius Maada Bio.
And it is a testament to the visionary leadership and steadiness of President Bio.
Group of National Grand Coalition members in the Northern Region drags NGC to High Court in Makeni.
So what these petitioners do, including myself, we went to PPRC. We also petitioned through PPRC.
Hello and welcome from wherever you're joining me tonight. I am Zulaya Hamid. First in the news. Chairman of ECOWAS, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, has said both the conference and depot would strengthen regional cooperation, enhance security within the region, and promote regional development. According to the chairman of ECOWAS, the Julius Maada Bio International Conference would serve the people of Lunge while positioning Sierra Leone in the region and boost local and international tourism. He said this and more while commissioning the Julius Maada Bio International Conference and ECOWAS Logistics Depot in Lunge, Potloko District.
Nations are remembered not only for the challenges they overcome, but also for the institutions that they leave behind. Today, Sierra Leone and ECOWAS add two more institutions to that enduring legacy. On the eve of the 69th ordinary session of ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, we are gathered in Lunge to commission two landmark investments. One is an investment by the Republic of Sierra Leone, the government, and that is done as part of our national future. The other is an investment by the Economic Community of West African States in our collective regional future. Different ownerships, different purpose, yet united by one vision, a stronger Sierra Leone, serving a stronger West Africa. Therefore, it is a profound honor and privilege for me, on behalf of the people of the Republic of Sierra Leone, to welcome you to this official commissioning of the Julius Maada Bio International Conference Center and the ECOWAS Logistics.
And now, still with ECOWAS, President of the Gambia, Adama Barrow, says the conference center stands a strong edifice that shows how determined Chairman of ECOWAS has worked for his people. He says the Gambia will continue to strengthen its relationship with Sierra Leone.
The conference center stands as a fitting monument to Sierra Leone's vision, ambition, and confidence in its future. One can safely and boldly conclude that it is a testament for the visionary leadership and statements of President Bill. The Center proudly bears his name. A national duty not frequently permits our physical presence when such occasions of not take place in sister states, which make this event a rare opportunity for me to be here with you. Vividly imposes itself to symbolize what is attainable when leaders delegate their lives to their nations and toil not only for the present, but also for the coming generations that inherit the legacies and institutions left behind by them.
And now the upgrade of the Bintumani Hotel before the ECOWAS summit have demonstrated the deepening of ties between the People's Republic of China and the Republic of Sierra Leone. Now, in just 185 days, the China Railway Group constructed the new Bintumani Hall and the refurbishment of the hotel to host delegates and foreign personalities. Let's join our man Samuel Tony Sawyer, who brings us reports on the engineering work and its impact on the summit.
China and Sierra Leone have been enjoying mutual ties spanning across many phases including health, governance and business. The tie has largely impacted on the country's hosting of the ECOWAS summit, which is held in Freetown. In just 185 days, the China Railway No. 10 Engineering Group handed down a completely renovated Bintumani Hotel and Conference Hall. Giving the summit an international aura, the group did a staunch beautification of the hotel and conference hall, aligning it with international standard. The upgrade include a newly constructed conference hall, a lobby, a garden, and refurbishment of the hotel, mixing a touch of modern light luxury and local cultural features, meeting foreign reception benchmarks.
I think this Bintumani Hotel is a national level state guest reception landmark renovation. Its core positioning is to upgrade Freetown's high-end foreign reception, and we have renovate this building in 185 days. It means we met a lot of challenge, but we use Chinese construction technology, and we cooperate with the local employees. We just finalized this renovation assignment.
During this particular project, the relationship with the Chinese and that of national employees so cordial, and even during this process, we recruit some Chinese translators who are nationals, both male and female, from this country, and we also have some Chinese experts that are building up some nationals in terms of capacity building. We have Chinese people that can speak both English and Chinese. They also help in translating this various information within the operational site.
Sierra Leone is both a construction and a mining company, coupled with logistics that we offer for clients. The program itself, in the project in Sierra Leone itself, started way in 2023, around May. We started at Tonkolili district. That's the Kino mining company where we started. And since 2023 up to today, we've embarked on so many projects that we've completed, both within the mining sector, logistics sector, and equally so for the construction. And this is one of the products.
The hotel, constructed in 1979, was structured to house about 100,000 guests, meeting the needs of the time. However, recent engineering design have brought about an increment to a capacity of 200,000. The new hotel will be a hub for international conferences and summits, mirroring Sierra Leone's touristic potentials. Samuel Tony Sawyer, AYV News, Freetown.
A group of National Grand Coalition members in the Northern region has dragged the party to the High Court in Makeni, challenging the outcome of its recent lower-level election. Now, the Deputy Regional Chairman of the NGC in the North, Hassan Sanko, is leading 100 party members to court over what they described as irregularities in the party's lower-level elections. Abbas Sise tells us more.
A cross-section of National Grand Coalition members in the Northern region are seeking legal redress at the High Court of Sierra Leone in Makeni. The lawsuit stems from the outcome of the party's lower-level elections. According to the aggrieved persons, the elections were not conducted in line with the party's constitution. Hassan Sanko, Deputy Regional Chairman of the NGC in the North, is leading the legal action.
We started with this legal redress at party level because that is what the constitution says. And if we started a lower level elections on the 31st of January 2026, that is this year. And the elections were supposed to be conducted all over the country. But specifically, the Mali district had their own elections on the 31st. So what happened exactly was party members were expecting that those elections should have been conducted based upon our constitution. Yeah, but nothing of sorts happened. So as a result, those party members that felt aggrieved decided to petition those purported elections through the party organs. So we went forward to the secretariat, that is for them to look at those matters, having petition at district level. So we move forward at national level. By the end of the day again, the secretariat do not look at those issues. So what these petitioners do, including myself, we went to PPRC. We also petitioned through PPRC.
We reached out to the PPRC regional office in Makeni, but officials declined to comment on the matter. Paul Kamara Esquire is counsel for the plaintiffs.
What we are very particular about, the court has powers, enormous powers, to declare that the local level elections were fraught with irregularity, and thereafter it has its own consequences. In the event that order is given, that can affect the constituency level elections and also have an effect to the national delegate elections. So once a declaration is done that the foundation is not good, certainly it will affect the structure that would have been constructed. And that is what we're looking forward to. So without prejudice to the matter in court, we are very much particular about the administration of justice, and we believe that justice will be well served.
According to Hassan Sanko, 100 NGC members have signed the petition. The matter is being presided over by Justice Abubakar Sano, with the second hearing expected next Thursday. Abba Sisi, AYV News, Bombali Districts.
Now, as building collapse have become a stark reminder of the consequences of poor construction practices in Sierra Leone, structural failures have claimed lives, destroyed properties, and raised serious concerns about professional standards, quality assurance, and compliance within the construction sector. In response, the Young Engineering Professionals Forum, in partnership with the Engineering
As Sierra Leone's towns and cities continues to expand, the demand for safe, durable and well-engineered infrastructure has never been greater. Yet, the increasing number of building collapses in recent years has exposed weaknesses in construction practices, inadequate supervision and poor adherence to engineering standards. In line with these challenges, the Young Engineering Professionals Forum, in collaboration with Engineers for Change Sierra Leone, has officially launched the Strengthening the Professional Competency of Engineering Professionals in Sierra Leone project. The initiative is designed to strengthen the capacity of engineers and technicians through mentorship, technical skills development, industry engagement, and continuous professional development, helping to bridge the gap between academic training and professional practice.
Yes, so what the project is aiming to do is to ensure that every single engineer, after finishing academic education, either at the universities go through a professional accreditation process, which they will need to demonstrate to other already qualified engineers that they are professionally competent. And this could take between 3 to 5 years. And once they have been assessed, then they'll be signed off as professionally competent. But after you have been signed off as being professionally competent, you are meant to ensure you maintain your continuous professional development, you maintain your continuous learning. And that is something you're required to do on an annual basis. So every year, you should provide evidence that you have continued and kept up to date with professional practice. So that's a way of ensuring that engineers practicing in Sierra Leone are first competent and also they maintain competence over the years in which they practice.
This is a project that sits squarely with one of the pillars of the Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers, which is continuing professional development as well as the training and mentoring of engineers. As a result, the institution is delighted to be a partner in this laudable venture.
The launch brought together senior engineers, government officials, representatives of the academic institutions, development partners, and key industry stakeholders to discuss the future of engineering in Sierra Leone and the critical role professional competency plays in safeguarding lives and supporting national development.
Engineering is far more than the design and construction of infrastructure. It is a profession that drives innovation, improves public safety, enhances economic productivity, and contributes directly to national resilience and sustainable development. As our country continues to invest in roads, bridges, water supply, energy, housing, manufacturing, and digital infrastructure, demand for competent engineering professionals has never been greater.
Delivering the keynote address, the guest speaker underscored the importance of developing a highly competent new generation of engineers.
Engineering has always been the engine of civilization. Every nation that has transformed itself economically has done so on the shoulders of competent engineers. Roads connect markets, electricity empowers industries, water protects public health, mining generates national wealth, telecommunications connect people to opportunities, machines enable the manufacturing, automotive, maritime, airline, extractive, construction, and many other industries. Every one of these achievements begins with engineering competence.
As Sierra Leone accelerates its infrastructure and urban development agenda, stakeholders believe this project will play a pivotal role in strengthening the engineering profession, enhancing public confidence in the construction sector, and producing a workforce capable of delivering safe, reliant, and sustainable infrastructure for generations to come. Issa Bangura, AYV News, Freetown.
This is Primetime News on AYV TV and radio. Stay tuned for more stories after the break.
Do you know you can transfer money, buy airtime, and pay all your utility bills in just a minute? You can have access to your account anytime, anywhere. Welcome to the world of fast and easy. GT Wall. With the GT Wall, you can transfer money from one GT Co account to another, pay utility bills, get account statements, get airtime, and check your balance. With GT Wall, you can buy Exa anytime, anywhere. You can go to App Store or Play Store on your iPhone and Android devices, download the app, and enjoy. GT Co. Wouldn't you rather bank with us?
Mutik. This one is for the bold ones. The people who shaped their world and the winners who still put in the work. Cheers to those who start great things. When you start, you're hard to stop. You raise your game and never back down because you're bold enough to make it. To you I say, never stop. Mutig, never stop starting.
Welcome back. I am Zulaya Hamid and this is AYV's Primetime News. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's take more stories. Now, access to reliable electricity remains a major challenge for many Sierra Leoneans, particularly in communities beyond the national grid. As countries move towards cleaner energy solutions, financial institutions are increasingly playing a role to making renewable power more accessible. Now, EcoBank Sierra Leone has partnered with Salone Solar to provide financing options that will allow more citizens to acquire solar energy products. The initiative is aimed at expanding financial inclusions while supporting Sierra Leone's transition towards cleaner energy. Sheikh Mohammed Silla reports.
While solar technology is becoming more available, the cost of purchasing it remains a barrier for many families and businesses. Through a new partnership, EcoBank Sierra Leone and Salone Solar are seeking to close that gap by creating payment. The move comes as Sierra Leone continues to face energy access challenges. According to World Bank, only about 1/3 of Sierra Leone's population has access to electricity, with rural communities among the most affected. EcoBank says the partnership reflects a growing role of financial institutions in supporting renewable energy investment by reducing affordability barriers and creating access to funding. The managing director for EcoBank, Sebastian Gershon, says energy remains one of the biggest drives for economic activity, but access requires financial institutions.
We like to develop our relationships as they grow over the years. So we will open a simple bank account with us, but we believe that as time goes on, we need to support your business in different ways. We need to help you to become more profitable. How do we do that? We need to help you to be able to sell more. So we support your customers so that they can buy more. If there is a need, we will support suppliers. We want to work with you around the entire ecosystem. Why is EcoBank doing this? Why are we interested in Salone Solar? It's clear that energy is the biggest conversation in the country today. When you hear about the biggest projects in the country, there's always an energy element related to it. When you hear about the smallest projects in the country, there's an energy element, right? So whether it's putting up $1 billion gold mine or it's making a plate of cassava leaves and rice, you need energy for all of those. So
for Salone Solar, the partnership is not only about installing solar panels, it is about helping households reduce energy costs, supporting businesses, and creating opportunities in the growing clean energy sector.
This partnership, EcoBank, will contribute immensely to energy access for many energy-poor Sierra Leoneans, closing this wide gap of energy disparity between energy rich and poor nations. Fortunately, this closing of energy gap agenda energy-rich countries is achievable because of the abundance of solar energy advancements. For example, Sierra Leone receives 800 to 1,000 watts per square meter of energy during every sunny day, with constant day and night durations and 2 constant seasons, which is the rainy and the dry seasons. And because of our geographic locations in the equator, this means that we can harness sun power with certainty in most of the year. So we are very fortunate in that respect. This partnership will help unlock this huge energy potential to alleviate energy poverty in Africa.
Globally, renewable energy investment is accelerating as countries seeking alternatives to fossil fuel and expand electricity access. Sheikh Mohammed Saleh, AYV News, Freetown.
Now, Sierra Leone is moving to redraw the map of how land is managed. The Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning has met prospective contractors to review the bidding process for the Sierra Leone Land Administration Project, an initiative aimed at replacing outdated land practices with a more transparent, accessible and disaster-resilient system. Abubakar Siddiqui Jallo reports.
For years, land administration in Sierra Leone has often been tangled in paperwork, uncertainty, and disputes. Now the government says it wants to build a system where land records are clearer and access is easier. Through the Sierra Leone Land Administration Project, the ministry is inviting contractors to compete for the construction of new land offices in Freetown, Bo, Kenema, Makeni, and Potloko.
And to promote transparency, fairness, and competition and value for money. It is with great importance that we all know that the Minister of Lands over the years has been determined and has been undergoing some series of transformation, one of which is the establishment of the National Lands Commission offices, and this is going to be constructed in the 5 regions across the country.
The ministry is using a two-envelope bidding system, separating technical proposals from financial offers to strengthen transparency and prevent conflicts of interest during the selection process.
It shall comprise two parts, namely technical part and the financial part. It is important that in your submission of the technical, you should not make mention of any information with regards to your financial into the technical. Otherwise, your bid will have to be disqualified automatically. Again, this clearly shows everything about the contract obligations, what is required and everything.
The project also places climate resilience at the center of its design, with plans requiring stronger structures, environmental safeguards, and assessments of areas vulnerable to disasters. As Sierra Leone cities expand and pressure on land increases, officials say modernizing land administration is no longer just about ownership documents. It is about building trust between citizens and the institutions that manage the ground beneath their feet. Abubakar Siddiqui Jallo, AYV News, Freetown.
And now, despite expanded access to education, many children in Sierra Leone still complete the yearly grades without acquiring basic reading, writing, and numeric skills. Now, to address these learning gaps, UNICEF Sierra Leone, in partnership with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education and the support from the Global Partnership for Education, has launched a nationwide program to strengthen fundamental and foundational learning by training master trainers who build the capacity of teachers across the country. AYV's Issa Bangoa reports.
The early years of education is critical to a child's lifelong learning. Yet many pupils in Sierra Leone leave lower primary school without mastering basic literacy and numeracy. Although school enrollment has increased, learning outcomes remain a challenge due to limited teacher training and inadequate teaching resources. To improve classroom instruction, UNICEF Sierra Leone, together with the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education and funded by the Global Partnership for Education, has brought together more than 156 master trainers from all 16 districts for a 4-day training program in Freetown.
This is a grant from the Global Partnership for Education given to the government of Sierra Leone. It's a $50 million grant which focuses on foundational learning, so mainly from pre-primary up to grade 4. We're working closely with the government to implement different activities that will help increase the foundational learning levels. So that mainly focuses on literacy, numeracy, and social emotional learning. What you're seeing here today is the pre-primary teacher training. So Every year, we're training all the pre-primary teachers in all the public schools in Sierra Leone on new teaching and learning materials which are being delivered to the schools. So we're working with those teachers so when the supplies get to the schools, they know how to use them. And it's really a child-centered approach that focuses on letting children play, letting them discover, and building their skills so that they're ready when they want to enter primary school.
The initiative supports the government's education reform agenda by promoting quality teaching and consistent learning standards nationwide. Education officials say investing in teachers' skills is key to improving children's learning outcomes during the foundational years.
If today we are facing problems, it is because we did not try to handle the foundational level. In all of these three, we involve P0 because it is the foundation, and all the subjects that they are doing, it is not a subject per se, the playway method and the focus that they are having in the various centers, because numeracy and literacy are essential, pivotal in the learning process. If a child can compute numbers, if a child can be able to identify items and name them in both the local language and the English language, that will help them in their continuation of their education.
The training equips participants with the revised curriculum, minimum learning competencies, effective teaching methods, and assessment tools to strengthen literacy and numeracy.
Hello. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I'm very proud of this training, first of all, and it means a lot to me because it doesn't only enhances my own skills as a teacher, but it also allows me to help my country in return. Well, I've learned that play is essential in early childhood education, and when teaching children, play should be the focus because play is enjoyable and it allows the children to be creative. It's natural. Children play naturally, so they develop creativity as they play.
Being here has helped me not only to understand the concept, but to also know that with this concept comes with practicals that you can teach the kids that will help them to develop holistically.
As the training continues, stakeholders remain optimistic that investing in teachers' capacity will help reduce learning poverty, improve classroom performance, and ensure that every child develops the essential skills needed to succeed throughout their education. Issa Bangura, AYV News, Freetown.
And now in sports, with the 2026 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow approaching, the track athletes of Team Sierra Leone are training at Benguma Field, a venue that is not up to standard. Now, with just days to go before the opening ceremony on the 23rd of July, the pressure is on to get Team Sierra Leone into proper shape ahead of the competition. Now, despite the challenges, the athletes themselves remain focused. Let's join Mavi Esther Samura at the venue.
Preparations has intensified, but not in a conducive environment. Instead of training at an accredited facility, athletes are currently using Benguma Field, a venue that is not up to standard for an event of this magnitude. According to the athletes, the decision to use Benguma Field came about because the National Stadium is currently undergoing renovation. Some said they had hoped to use the Bo government mini stadium, but were unable to do so due to funding and logistical challenges. Nonetheless, the priority was to keep athletes active.
They are in high spirits, and you can see for yourself, you've seen their actions, you know, the agility is there, the determination is there, just that they have one or two psychological mix-up feelings, you know, that they are dealing with. But for now, they are well set, no injury worries, you know, no sickness. Really, we are hoping for the better. As I said, the athletes are doing well because I've been actually training them. I've been actually preparing them for quite a long time, and I believe that they are in high spirits and they are doing extremely well, even though, as I said, there's one or two confusion within their mind, within their state. But however, they will do their best. They will do their best. Sierra Leoneans, let us continue to pray, because that.
Benguma Field offers open space for basic drills, sprint, and conditioning. However, it lacks several features expected at elite level. There is no certified track surface and no equipment comparable to what athletes will face in Scotland.
So they strain anyway because you're not in a tractor. They will manage. The training will be well and smooth. Training, and I can't even they affect me a lot because the strain. Because like the two ones we can get them, alone them, without injury, then you need a 10 run for me. Or if we're within our boat, later time for the switch for me. Actually, we hope for we make for team a better field than this, more especially for we able to use the Boss Mini Stadium. But we know able to get that kind of opportunity. But same way so with the team here, we hope that we will be the best for Sierra Leone, and we don't dedicate everything. As for me, as I talk to her now, and I dedicate everything, and I don't plan for I will deliver something for Sierra Leone. So now, we say with the team now at Benguma Field, and we plead for the government coming for work on the stadium, for we able to get better stadium for the athletes for team, particular training ground. The surface ground is so hard for we, so we just manage situation, but same way so we manage.
The athletes themselves remain focused, noting that they know what is at stake and are determined to go out there and make Sierra Leone proud.
In the past 6 months, we did the preparation for this Commonwealth at Glasgow, Scotland. Already, and it's been hard. Lots of Congolese participate and compete in for out medal for the country. Many team that's now we plan and how they prepare for it. We can expect greatness. It's very hard. It's God, and it's getting a coach with the new potential.
Thank you. We will do a good performance and we will go the country flag up. Coaches then, let's say I don't put in salary, we will make out by the place. This competition, they let the stadium for already, because what they train more the international competition, what they train at particular, and not easy. It hard. They get injured there, we get lots of constraint there. So they pay Papa government, let's make the stadium for me. We get better things for this upcoming Commonwealth in Glasgow, for Sierra Leone as a whole.
The pressure is on to get Team Sierra Leone into proper shape ahead of the competition. For now, training continues at Benguma Field. Athletes are turning up and putting in the work. Maria Samura, AYV Sports, Freetown.
Marie Esther Samura for the latest in sports. Well, that's all for Primetime News for tonight. For more stories, visit our website at www.ayvnews.com. If you have any comments on the news, please send us an email to info@ayvnews.com. I am Zulaya Hamid. Many thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye.
You're watching AYV Television.
SLCB is here with Million Senior Account. Are you a senior citizen who receives an asset pension at the end of the month? Or a senior citizen without an asset pension? Then Million Senior Accounts is for you. Open a Million Senior Accounts and get a checkbook. Do COT on current accounts and a higher monthly interest rate on savings accounts. A dedicated teller will be there to attend to you. All you need is 50 Leons to open both current and savings accounts, plus a NASIC card. any other proof of age, proof of address, and 2 passport pictures. Join the family. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
We na RC Bank, with Usim Kopo, you dey work out with money na your phone all time.
We na RC Bank. Of course, now we get the most efficient and convenient internet banking platform, na Salon.
Of course, we na the bank of choice. Now we get the best prepaid card, na Salon. Come bank with we.
We na Rokel Bank. With a Visa debit card, you can do your transaction any side of the world inside your day.
We na Master Sabipa digital banking business, na Salon.
Na RC Bank. Now we get the best low interest rates, na Salon.
We na Rokel Bank. We ATM dey support cashless transaction.
We na Rokel Bank. We dey send and receive money through Western Union, MoneyGram, and Rare.
We na Rokel Bank. With we e-copper, you can send money to anybody when you get bank accounts with we. Just ask for your telephone number. That's it.
Fambulem, on a day, we na Rokel Bank. We na Agba Pan banking business na Mama Salon.
I run a small logistics company. Every cent counts. I didn't think I needed a fuel card until I got the Cornex fuel card. Now, I track exactly how much fuel my fleet uses, in real time. And when my wife or kids need fuel, no cash, no stress. It's safe, accepted nationwide, and I control how much goes on each card. At the end of the month, I see the savings, real savings. Cornex fuel card. I didn't know I needed it. Now, I can't run my business or family without it. Fuel smart. Live smart. Visit any Cornex filling station to sign off, or any Cornex office to get your card.
Health is wealth, and we all know that prevention is better than cure. That's why at Fadija General Services, we pride ourselves in offering a comprehensive fumigation and disinfection services, requirement of house helps, computer classes, high-quality printing, standard security for all types of homes and businesses. In the area of fumigation, we eradicate from chinch, cockroach to rat and all forms of rodents and reptiles. We will sanitize your spaces for a healthy and better hygienic environment. With our security services, we will keep you safe at all times. We also recruit house helps with the latest cleaning methods to meet high quality standards. Our computer school is top-notch with a range of experienced tutors. We offer all Microsoft packages, networking, mobiles, and wireless communication classes. Our staff are recruited and trained with the latest equipment and methods to deliver the highest level of services to all our customers. Our work really speaks for itself, and our previous clients include African Young Voices Media Empire, banks, various government offices, NGOs, private business houses, hotels, etc. Visit us at number 9 Delet Street, Freetown, Sierra Leone, or call us on 076 64 8278 or 077 25 6701. Or you can email us on fadijapestcontrol2016@gmail.com. Because prevention is better than cure. Fadija Group of Companies.